Hey now, it's Mark at RaceGrooves. Thank you for tuning in. It's already January 8th. We're already 1 week into 2017. It's going to fly by. I know it is. Speaking of flying by, thankfully my chair failed before I tried to elevate it to start my video. Next thing you know, flop. Actually, that could have been funny if it would have broke right here on camera. You know that's good for YouTube and good for the views. But anyways, let's go ahead and start and recap this week's videos, as well as feature some comments from viewers like you. By the way, you're going to see when I put the thing right here, you're going to see a little symbol next to thumbs up, thumbs down. You're going to see something funny that you don't normally see on YouTube. That's because there's something called TubeBuddy. You could do a search on the internet to find out what TubeBuddy is. And, you know, it's like an app that helps you with YouTube videos, views and keywords and different kinds of things. Check the internet for that. I had actually removed the app, but I decided to go ahead and start using it. It's actually an extension on your browser. And then I forgot about it, and I had it. And so now when I screenshotted your comments, that little thing shows there because, anyways. I really can't talk about the app. I can't say too much. I barely even use it. I haven't even used it for a long time. Anyways, let's get to the comments and questions. Raptor RC, in the next weekend, can you show us where the plow would mount on the maintenance truck on Tuesday? Actually, it wasn't an unboxing video. It was, but it wasn't. It was not a factory sealed case. It was a box of Matchbox that I had bought at a show. I actually bought a bunch of cars, and I used the boxes to ship the stuff home. So that's what he's talking about. One of the vehicles in there was the highway maintenance truck. What I'm going to do with the weekend show, the first act is going to be featuring comments from you. Second act is going to be video content or something special. And then third act is basically going to be Ask RaceGrooves, where people have used the hashtag Ask RaceGrooves, whether it be on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Those are my main three sources. So Raptor, I have a video segment for that coming up after this act, after the first ad break, okay? On Instagram, when I posted a picture of it to refer to the video, SKDC, RD38, commented that he has some of the stock cars. Do you have any of the Days of Thunder cars, Mark? That's because in the video, I mentioned there was some cars like that, stock cars. But it was like, I know I have some Matchbox cars, and that's what it was, Days of Thunder. I'm going to show you some of those Days of Thunder cars that I have in the second break. John, STF72, thanks again for watching. And he loves those older boxes, unboxing. Yeah, you know what, sometimes I'm not real good. I buy stuff, and then it winds up in a box, and then it just sits somewhere. I try to set aside maybe for later. I know I'm going to get to it. Yeah, it's kind of fun. I even did a new collector time capsule to where I had some tubs from when I first started collecting the first couple of years. So if you'd like to see those, the link's in the description for the new collector time capsule playlist. Thank you very much, John. Stephen Lum, he's a longtime collector, and he's a member of the RaceGrooves community also on Facebook. And he commented, I saw in your last video you had a vintage Matchbox Ford GT40. Is that the only vintage Matchbox in your collection? This is my Matchbox vintage collection. Look at that collection. Wow, what a nice display area. And that's pretty awesome. I do have some Lesney Matchbox. I'm going to show those during the break as well. Thank you very much. For my Hot Wheels 2017 D-Case unboxing video, Dark Lord 60411, Ask RaceGrooves, have you ever found more than one treasure hunt in a case? He was lucky enough, or she was lucky enough to find a super and a regular in a D case. Yeah, you know what, treasure hunts and super treasure hunts, they're randomly inserted. Sometimes you get both, sometimes you get none. Half the time you probably get a basic. Maybe 1 in 15 cases you get a super. And probably even less often you get a super and a basic. But as far as getting both, yes, you can. But rarely, sometimes people have said they got like more than one in a case. And it happens. But as far as getting one super and a basic, yeah, it can happen. In that same unboxing video, Ruben Jacob, Hey Mark, that's Volk Racing wheels on the yellow Mazda MX-5. They're a wheel manufacturer. And you know, when I do the unboxing video, I just open the case and boom. I'm trying to think of stuff as I'm taking it out. And sometimes like Volk, I've never heard of Volk Racing. And on the side of the Miata, the yellow, I think it's yellow Miata, it had VOLK Racing. And it's like, it looks like it's I'm not sure what those letters are because it's kind of stylized. So thanks a lot, Ruben, for helping out. And as you can see, I pinned his comment to the top of the video because I think I asked the question in the video and he was the first one to answer. So I not only did I pin his comment, well, I gave him some love as well. I'm only allowed one pinned comment per video, but I can give as much love as I want to comments on any video. JP, ask RaceGrooves. I know you don't work for Mattel, but if the plastic is more earth-friendly now, would the blister still be suitable for long-term storage? Another sweet video as usual, and I hope you get well soon. Yeah, I'm doing better. Just a little hoarse, but I'm doing a lot better. Thank you. I did another Matchbox, or is this the same one? I did a Matchbox 2017 B case unboxing video. Yeah, this was a separate case. And it have cracked blisters. As a matter of fact, the Hot Wheels case has cracked blisters as well. And I don't know where I read this, by the way. I don't know where I seen this information about them changing their plastics. I don't know where I seen it. Because now I'm nervous. Did I dream it? Because I don't know how to verify it. And I try to be factual on my channel. But anyways, I don't know about long-term storage. I don't know what plastic they're using. You know what? If you keep them in a cool place, not damp, keep them away from moisture, you know, that's the best luck at keeping them for long term. But as to whether this plastic here is going to last, I don't know. And, you know, as far as they're toy cars, so I don't know. I don't know I don't even know what type of plastic they use. I guess we'll have to find out. In the Matchbox unboxing video, I commented that sometimes Mattel has like a Miata in the Hot Wheels and a Miata, the same Miata in Matchbox. And I commented that I don't really, if I do a downhill racing video, I just stick to Matchbox, or I stick to Hot Wheels, or I stick to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I usually don't mix the models, keep it to one brand. Because sometimes it's not fair to, you know, anyways. So that's why he commented Matchbox versus Hot Wheels on Track Time, please. Now, I'll be doing Matchbox downhill racing videos. That's why I bought the Tyco. They're not going to be shout-outs from the unboxing videos. They're just going to be cars that I make, fun videos to test different Matchbox cars, see how well they do in downhill racing. So I have some other things that I'm working on first. As a matter of fact, I'm setting up my Monster Truck downhill racetrack, and it's going to be used for more stuff too, but I can't say. So in the future, maybe I do a mixed competition, maybe, but it won't be anytime soon. Sorry. Luis Reviolo, thumbs up on the bonus material. He wasn't expecting the music to come on after you said I could put some music here, but I have a family-friendly channel. Well, you know, the music was family-friendly, but, you know, some people, they read into a certain style of music. It's just music, you know, but it was still fun if you want to check that out. It's towards the end of the unboxing video. Look for the Ford GT40 on the turntable if you just want to scan through just for that part. Also in that Matchbox unboxing video, embarrassing, Paul Miller, one of many who said, he was the first, the Matchbox Hudson Hornet is a 4-door and the Hot Wheels is a 2-door. I don't know why. I fixated on the windows, and why are they, what's different about the Hot Wheels and the Matchbox? One's got an extra pillar and one, totally, I don't know why, totally drew a blank. Well, one's a 4-door, one's a 2-door. Of course, a 4-door is going to have an extra pillar for where the doors kind of connect there. A lot of people commented. One of those things, sorry. Thanks, Paul. Thanks, everybody else, too. Also in that video, Gamer6628, RaceGrooves, how can I get my comment featured on the weekend show? Now, with any shout-outs or anything that I do on RaceGrooves, it's not random, right? Shout-outs are for participation. Shout-outs for helping people. Shout-outs for just, you know, being involved. It's not, I'm not saying he's doing this. I'm just saying in general, right? Shout-outs are, like, look at the comments that I tend to pick for the weekend show, right? Somebody asks a question or posts a comment that leads to something else that benefits the channel, benefits other viewers. So that's how you get a shout out. And especially on the weekend show, that's how you do it. Look at what kind of comments are happening. And then I kind of pick something to use. You never know when you get a shout out. Like right now, I also did a second Hot Wheels unboxing video for the 2017 E-Case. And Darth Darkness commented, that gotta go truck has a urinal as the front grille. Yeah, there's quite a few features of the new Hot Wheels model gotta go. And sometimes when you make a video, any kind of video, sometimes I know you want information, but then again, you kind of leave things a little bit open to allow the viewer to comment. I don't necessarily always ask people, comment. Sometimes you leave things open and allow other people to interact without them having to say, comment, come here, oh, thank you for commenting. And quite a few people were commenting on the features of the new Hot Wheels model. Gotta go. Here's another comment that I pinned. This one was on the Hot Wheels unboxing video. Jacob McCullough, is the Volkswagen Golf MK7 at 1023 missing the windows? I was so focused on decoying the treasure hunt, and then I was talking about Johnny in Romania. I think it's 1061 Toys. I forgot his account. 1041. Anyways, I was commenting because I was trying to decoy the Circle Flame logos. I didn't even notice that the Volkswagen Golf missing windows. So that's pretty awesome. And he deserves 14 thumbs up for watching that video. And you know what? The other people who contribute information in the comments, give them a thumbs up, right? They took the time to comment and help out. Mario Cat 500 wishes I was at 1 million already. And then he's talking about 1 million subscribers. Yeah, 1 million is just a number. Oh, it would be nice to have 1 million subscribers. But there's huge channels with millions of subs, and they don't get the views I do. I'd rather have 500 million views. I almost said billion. 500 million. I got 500 million views on my channel. That's good, Bubba. Don't worry. If I get 1 million subs, that'd be great. But really, the views are very nice. And I like the audience I have. Focused content for a focused audience. And, I tend to do less trolly things or talk about less controversial things. But I do have something coming up in this video, though. Now, the Hot Wheels packages were having broken blisters just like the Matchbox. And Mr. Volvo Bloke said, I think the new cracking blisters, plastic blisters, will lead to more light finger scallywags helping themselves to cars and leaving the empty cards on the pegs. Yeah, it could be. Somebody else commented as well. Yeah, Paul Wooten, he commented, the bin of death will have lots of loose cards. First, the glue problems with the blister just coming off. Now the blister's cracking. Should be interesting for collectors that collect carded Hot Wheels or die-cast. Yeah, they're going to be interesting. On that note, by the way, I was in Walmart. Some kids looking at the pegs. I kind of like I'm over here to the left. I'm not at the Hot Wheels section. I'm kind of looking over the Monster Jam stuff, I think, at this time. And I kind of like to see what the kid's looking at, what he's interested, And next thing I know, kid picks up one of the $4 or $5 cars. The one with the yellow Corvette. I can't think of the name of it right now. But anyways, rips it open. He's looking. Next thing you know, he rips it open right there in the store. I'm thinking, excuse me, sir, where's your parents? And he goes, they're right there. And I turn and I look, and it didn't dawn on me, okay? But I take the child over. The child walks with me over to the parents, and the parents are like, oh, he'll pay for it. We'll pay for it. Don't worry, we'll pay for it. And later on, I was thinking about it. That happened pretty quickly, them saying that they'll pay for it. It made me feel later on like, I'll bet you they send the kid around the corner, just go get a car. And then they hide around the corner. This way, mea culpa, they didn't know, right? I'll bet you that was happened. It's a shame. It didn't dawn on me before. Because I would have loved to have got a hold of Walmart and said, hey, you know what? These people, they sent their kid over to rip up in the car, steal the car. I should have followed them to the register. How much you want to bet they didn't pay for that $5 car? Car culture. Anyways, you know the one. Shame. And also in that Hot Wheels unboxing video, Quentin Fanane. P.S. I don't know how people can dislike your awesome videos. You know what? Everybody's got haters. You never know, and I don't even think about it. I don't even worry about it. I'll be honest, when I started, somebody was bombing my channel with negatives. particularly Disney Cars videos. And I suspect I know who it was, because there was somebody else, and they're making videos still. And it's probably nobody, it's nobody in the collector community. Let me think. Nope. I don't know if he's still in the collector community, I should say. But they're not making Disney Cars videos anymore. I don't think they're making any videos at all. But you know what? So to be honest, yeah, I turned off the ability to thumbs up or thumbs down for a while, especially on my Disney Pixar Cars videos, because that's what was being targeted, and that's why I'm pretty sure I know who was doing it. But on that note, yeah, it happens. Everybody's got haters. What can you do? If you don't like the videos, why are you watching? Why are you subscribe? You know, make your own videos if you don't like them. All right, let me go ahead and take a break and let's have some special content that I had already talked about before. Hey, welcome back. By the way, I'm working on my monster truck downhill racetrack. This is it right here. It's a little warped. I don't know why. You know, we kept it indoors. I don't know what happened. So right now I'm working on getting that to where it's solid, and this way I can leave it set up in the shop. As far as John commenting on old stuff, yeah, you know what? I have another couple containers, by the way. These two suitcases came from different shows, and I came home. I didn't even unpack them. They're still sitting there. That majorette, I'm looking forward to opening that up. As a matter of fact, it might not even be sealed on the sides. You might even be able to take them right out. But I'm going to save that for another video someday. Maybe. I've already been dragging these things around a couple years. I think it's about time for me to get them opened up and then make a video, see what I bought. Now that ice cream man truck, I just got at the store at the time. So as a matter of fact, whenever this truck was released, that was a 2006 truck actually. So I know this suitcase is from 2006. I got a nice price on those Matchbox monster trucks. I don't know if they're gonna work in downhill racing. I have a couple loose samples I should check first though. I was asked if I had the Matchbox Light and Sounds. These are from 1996, and they were during the Tyco era, but it did carry over at least 1 year, because here you go, in 1997, it shows a subsidiary of Mattel. This is one casting I really like, so I'm glad to have this. Let's check out the lights and sounds. Just says squeeze me. Nothing going. Well, you got to figure these 20 years actually, exactly. You know, when I got these some time ago, I didn't get these recently. Some of these, the lights and sounds still work. And I was looking forward to it working. The base is screwed on, so I think I can just open it up, find out what batteries they use, swap them out. That is if it used a battery. Sometimes they solder stuff in. There's the various models. I have most of them. I don't remember if I have some more stored somewhere else. I've been sorting my Matchbox, so I happen to have these handy. Made it easy for me to check them out for you real quick. As a matter of fact, you probably should open these up. You shouldn't leave things in batteries too long. Hey, there we go. So in case you didn't notice, they got lights on top, so that's where the lights work, and the sounds, of course, are on the inside. So in case you didn't notice, they got lights on top, so that's where the lights work, and the sounds, of course, are on the inside. Like I mentioned, I love this casting. They have one very similar, I believe, in the basics. Wait a second, I went to put them away and look. This one I squeezed both wheels and the sound went off. Maybe if I squeeze them both. Oh, look at that. Nope. Stephen Lemon asked about my vintage Matchbox. Here you go. Now, because I don't know a lot about the names of the, these are Matchbox Superfast. I don't know their names. I can't make an intelligent video, and that's why I've never showed them on video before. Maybe once in a while just for a sampling. But because they're super fast, you know, I like to give these cars some downhill racing time, right? That's what they're for. That's why they call them super fast. And here's the back side of my jammer case. In the USA, these plastic cases are sold as thread organizers in like hobby stores or fabric stores. You probably noticed that some of these models actually have opening doors. I won't have the time to show that today. I'm just giving a quick glance at this one case. I think I have another half a case sprinkled somewhere. But there you go. There's a look at my vintage Matchbox Superfast. Remember Raptor, he asked about the highway maintenance truck. Here's the one that was in the video. It was called just maintenance truck. And look, even Tyco would change the names. Went from maintenance truck to highway maintenance. Then Mattel took over highway maintenance truck again. And there's that front scoop. One of the trucks in the video, look, Plowmaster 6000. They changed the name again. No plow, but they called it Plowmaster. Okay. Here's another coloration. By the way, I'm showing these in order of years of release. Not one for every year, but they're in order of when they were released. If you notice, that one has an orange plow. This one has a silver plow or gray. That color doesn't match the base of the truck. Like this one is yellow. It matches the base. That's about when Mattel changed it and they made the plow part of the base and it does not move. If you have the older version where it's a different color, the plow moves. This one's very recent. This is like within the last year or two. And here's one where I have opened it up. Same one. And you can tell it has a black shovel, black plow in the front, black base. Nope, nothing moves. It's all one piece. So unfortunately, that feature has disappeared. Here's one that I have opened up before, and this is what the feature did before. It just kind of moved around as if you were plowing, so you can push things from one side to the other. And yes, it's removable. And you see the front, that's what it looks like without the plow. It's the same as the Plowmaster. So if you had this plow, you could take it off and put it on that older one, but I'm going to leave the older one in the package for now. Oh, put it on upside down. There you go. It's supposed to be flat, so it scrapes the ground. Thanks for asking. And that Days of Thunder question that was posted, I found my loose samples, and you know what? These did have licenses. Here's STP. Snickers. I like that one. Now, some of these I don't know for sure. It looks like official Mellow Yellow. I know that one. That's not really sold in... I don't even know if that's still sold. But the Tyco NASCAR type cars and Tyco Stalkers, they did not have any official licensing on them at all. These right here were released during the Matchbox era. Brandon Stevens asked about the Circle Flame logo and when did it start to become treasure hunts. Well, look here. This custom 77 Dodge van, when it was first released, it had the Circle Flame logo. But they love that logo. The designers loved that logo. And then marketing, I'm told, marketing told them to stop using that logo. So it was already on a lot of pieces already. They didn't make it the Circle Flame did not become the official treasure hunt logo until 2013. And then even after that, look, Mattel goes and releases this Origin of Awesome 5-pack. And they use the Circle Flame logo on all the cars. So on one hand, marketing says this, and then they turn around and they put it on all these cars. Well, you know what? You confuse collectors. Now you got kids out there who are going to think, hey, I got a treasure hunt. Speaking of basic treasure hunts, check this out. Dennis posted over in the RaceGrooves community. Look, treasure hunt recolors. This has not happened before to where, you know, in the new era with circle flame logos being the designated symbol for treasure hunts. Yeah, 2 cars coming up are going to get recolored. But look, here you have a couple current models. And here is, look up in the corner, they have the number. Well, on the basic treasure hunts, they don't have numbers on the top of the cards, but they have the circle flame logo on the model. They also have it behind the car if you can see it there. However, thankfully, that circle flame logo, they did not put on the recolors. I can only imagine what would happen to message boards when, if they recolors got the treasure hunt logo too. Next thing you know, we wind up with 50 basic treasure hunts in 1 year. Please don't do it, Mattel. I know people only want to buy treasure hunts, but look, even the basic treasure hunts are getting returned to the pigs. Okay, up next, Ask RaceGrooves, right after this. Well, this episode's turning out to be a lot longer than I thought. Too much content, but if you like it, I hope you like it. I forgot I had mentioned controversy. We'll talk about that after the good stuff first. Hey, you know what? I have one video that got 1 million views in less than 30 days. That was Ghast Attack when I did the review of the Minecraft Ghast Attack track set. Yeah, it got 1 million views in 28 days. It was the only video to get 1 million views in less than 30 days until my recent track time video. Yes, track time 2016C hit 1 million views in only 14 days. That's pretty amazing. It's pretty exciting for me, for the channel. I'm glad to see so many people enjoying the video. I put a lot of work into it. Who knows? Maybe it'll pass up my number 2 video, which is another track time presentation. I think it's 2014C. It's got over 20 million views. It's not even my number 1 video, but still, over 20 million views on 2014C. And hey, 2016C, I'd love to see this one get 20 million views as well. By the way, you see the views dipping off? Looks like they're going to slow down. Guess what? They're not slowing down that much. They're starting to pick back up. But yeah, 50,000 views a day. Just amazing. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm glad to see you guys enjoying the content. Even this, check this out. North Korea. Somebody watched in North Korea and they watched the whole video, 24 minutes and 32 seconds. Thank you very much. Someone hiding out in North Korea because they're not supposed to be on YouTube. Now the controversy. Unfortunately, Pewdiepie, number 1 YouTuber with over 50 million subscribers. I pop into one. Lately, I've been watching a little bit more of his content. I don't subscribe, but when he talks about a topic, it's interesting. I like to hear what he has to say, and he does funny stuff too as well. Unfortunately, he attacked the kids' channel, Ryans I forgot what it's called, Ryans ToyReviews channel or something. I don't watch this because it's for little kids. It's the target audience. Unfortunately, PewDiePie blasted him and accused them of botting views. It says some rather rude things. Now, some of the things, you know, hold merit. But as far as botting views, look, kids like to watch my videos over and over and over again. That's how I earn my living, right? For Felix to sit there and say that the views are botted, you know what? Kids don't comment. And not only that, sometimes they accidentally go to comment and then it puts gibberish in the comments. I know you guys get replies sometimes because the kids are watching the video and then they accidentally post a comment. And they didn't mean to, and they were just tapping on the little kids, tapping on the keyboard. So that was unfair for him to claim that it was bots on the views because look at the comments. Well, look, my videos get millions and millions of views and they don't get that many comments either. It's a totally different segment of YouTube. He gets a lot of comments, and unfortunately a lot of those comments are spam as well. You know, people are trying to promote their channel and all this stuff. So that's not right. What's even worse is that people from PewDiePie's audience start attacking this other channel. That's just not right. You know what? This comment here, this is not a big deal. They post a comment, big deal, they put Pewd Nation. Right, that's not a big deal. I have no problem with that. But then, next thing you know, look at this one. Brace yourselves, incoming dislikes. Don't be hating on other channels if you don't like the content, and if you don't have the proof about that channel, don't be doing it. That's one thing about these drama channels that is not cool. Okay, everybody has their armies and this and go attack, and I'm not going to name other names because I want to keep this focused on what's happening in this incident. Not cool at all to be attacking other channels because you don't know, right? Just because Pewdiepie says blah, 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 or somebody says blah, 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 do your homework. It's not always true. And then, posting on this comment here, ViewBot review. Yeah, YouTube is supposed to review all views and stuff like that. I would think by now YouTube would have determined if there was something funny going on. And this is clear right here. This is just totally wrong. Pew's Army Attack. These are comments that were posted on Ryan's channel, right? Please don't do this to other channels. Please don't launch attacks. I don't think people in my audience are necessarily the people that would do this kind of thing. Especially on my channel, I don't tolerate it, right? I just delete, ban, block. I don't need you. I don't need you as a viewer if you conduct this kind of stuff on my channel. Because I have a respectful, family-friendly place. We're here to talk about toy cars. And trust me, everything on my channel is above board, okay? I don't cheat for nothing, all right? Honesty and integrity is everything about my channel. This type of stuff's happening on YouTube to where they keyword stuff words in the title, right? Look at all these words here. McDonald's cash register, toy, pretend, play, food, cookie, monster, happy meal, trolls, toys for kids. Those are keywords in the title, and YouTube does not do anything. Why doesn't YouTube address this? I don't know. It's not fair. If you search for Hot Wheels on YouTube, what do you get? You would think that I would have a lot of videos on the top. Well, Ryan, when I did a search, Ryan has more views, not views. When you search Hot Wheels, more videos comes up for Ryan than it does for RaceGrooves. That doesn't make any sense at all. Here's another thing that they do. Same thing, keywords. They stuff keywords in the description, which, as long as it's a narrative conversation, it's allowed because that's what it's supposed to be. But if you look, there's just so much stuff in there. It's just like they just really try to get all the keywords in there. And that's what helped them get big, because when people search for things, it's in the title, it's in the description. YouTube says, this must be what you're looking for. And that's how they got popular. So I have issues with those two things. But as far as accusing them of botting and stuff like that, ain't no proof. In the RaceGrooves community, Lucas, he commented, hey, ask RaceGrooves, do I like the older Ford GT from the 60s or something? Or how about the one that was in the 2000s? And the Ford GT is, one of my favorite cars to collect. I love the car, and if I was going to buy a luxury car like this, something that I could drive for a while and put it away, it would be a Ford GT. But between the white car you've seen is the older 60s Ford GT, or the one that was reissued about 10 years ago, 2005, 2006. Which one would I choose? It would definitely be the one from 2005. It's just a little bit beefier, a little bit bigger, while maintaining the same essence of the regular car. Now look, the 2017 version, same thing. Copies, similar stylings. You can tell it's a Ford GT when you look at it. But it's in third place in my book. I'll still take the 2005 version. 2005 is my first choice. Second choice, 60s. And the 2017 version. Third place, sorry. Not my thing. I don't know. I know it looks like it. It's not my thing. On Instagram, Karate Kid, he asked, did you ever upload Invading Indiana? Why not? If not, why not? What do you say? You've seen it. But anyways, yeah, I filmed some stuff, and I just never got to it. I got busy because I was working full-time for the post office. Plus, I was trying to make my videos, and it was a project video. I did a video called Invading Las Vegas. If you search, I hope to remember to put it in the description. It was kind of fun to make. The premise was as if I'm invading somebody else's territory. And, and then I do tell my story, whatever I'm going to do. So I shot footage for Invading Indiana when I went to a convention. I don't know where that is. I have it somewhere. I don't know if I would ever put it back into a video and actually finish that video, because some of the concepts that I had that I wanted to put into place, I don't know if I still have, but I got caught a couple of times, at least once. So maybe I will put that video together someday. JJ13, he was watching Dragon Destroyer and he noticed at 141 the Circle Flame logo on Impavido. Is that a treasure hunt? So here's a screenshot from the video, and you can, it's hard to see, but there is a Circle Flame logo on Impavido. Here's our car. It's a lot easier to see. You can see it in the black paint there in front of the rear wheel. Nope, that is not a treasure hunt. That is when Mattel was using the Circle Flame logo because the designers like to use that logo. Can you please explain how they state 1/64 scale when the car and truck are all the same size? Doesn't make sense. You're right. People call them 1/64 scale. It's not really a standard anymore. Now with trains, they have their certain scale for trains. But in the diecast hobby, I know people say 1/64, but it's not actual 1/64, a lot of the stuff. Now the Matchbox, they did have real working rigs to where they would make trucks that look proper scale to cars. But that line is long gone. Actually, you might be able to get it in some other stores, but for the most part, real working rigs are not readily available. Personally, I try to not use the term 1/64. I like to say, 3-inch scale. Cars that, I don't even know how you're supposed to say. Cars that fit in the 3-inch blister. Yeah, it's confusing. Sir Mugman, ask RaceGrooves, do you have any Lionel trains, or will you be reviewing these types of sets as in electrical toy car sets? Electrical toy car, maybe slot cars, maybe, but trains, probably not. I don't own any. My dad has Lionel trains, the old kind with the 3 tracks, the big ones. But no, I don't have any myself. Name, I guess he didn't pick a name yet. Ask RaceGrooves, can you talk about Rail Rider in your next weekend show? And since Sir Mugman happened to talk about trains too, let's take a look at some Rail Riders for a name. I just picked a few out of my collection. This blue one's very nice. Now, we haven't seen Rail Rider in a long time, so all of these are quite some time ago. Chrome version, very nice. I like shiny chrome. This came from like a chrome 5-pack. And even Rail Rider was made a treasure hunt. Yeah, this was a Rail Rider treasure hunt, I don't know, 1997. I should have looked it up. I think it was about 1997. No, that's when the new model was. I'm not sure when it was a treasure hunt. Anyways, but still, I probably prefer the shiny chrome version myself. Mr. TC, you got me into Matchbox cars and Hot Wheels. I'm loving your videos. Thank you very much. Happy collecting and have fun with your cars. Lego Hot Wheels Master 8. Ask RaceGrooves. I enjoyed watching your weekend shows. Glad to ask you. I was just wondering that you have so many cars, and if there's not enough storage in the future in your warehouse, how are you going to manage them when you got the upcoming cases? I got a lot of room here. But that being said, who knows, maybe I'll have to start thinning some out. I make donations to local charities, right? I don't make a big deal about it. I just donate cases of cars. I don't make a big deal about it, right? That's just something that we do, right? Take care of charity, take care of people who are less fortunate than ourselves. Not only that, maybe I'm going to have some things to where people come over. We have downhill racing, and then I give thank yous for coming over. So, yeah, I'll probably start getting rid of some cars as well. No giveaways on the channel, don't ask. DJ Penguin 700, I've been collecting for 12 years, but before I collected them, I played with them once. I was little. For some reason, I have lots of fast felines and pony ups. Not sure why. People just bought me more of those, LOL. And probably the reason is you got those, right? You notice they're fantasy cars. Well, if people bought them for you, they went to the stores, and guess what? All the good cars are gone. I'm not saying that those 2 cars aren't good. You know what I'm talking about, right? The 55 Bel Air Gasser, the Volkswagens, the Datsuns, all that stuff gets sold right away. So why do you have those 2? It's because when an ordinary person went to the pegs, that's what was hanging around. That's what you got. They're cool cars too. Both work good on the boosters too. Bonnie the Bunny, or somebody using Bonnie's account, ask RaceGrooves, do you think Hot Wheels should make more wall tracks? And I'm choosing fast cash for track time. By the way, me answering this does not give you any... If I choose fast cash, doesn't mean I'm necessarily going to pick you, or I'm not going to pick you. But I'm answering the first part, and you had that on my unboxing video. Yeah, wall tracks were cool. I thought wall tracks were a cool product. And I don't know if they'll come back out with them again. It would be neat. But if they do come out with them, I like if they come out with them in standard dimensions. So this way, if you get like a layout like this, right? 1, 2, 3. Get parts that you can just swap out 1, 2, 3. And this way you keep your brackets on the wall. And you just swap these parts. Next thing you know, they come out with Power Tower. And that uses a different layout. And then they have Automotion Speedway or whatever, different layout. I would like interchangeable parts with wall tracks. That'd be a great idea. And last but not least, Biker Joe 18. I think I asked questions before, but hey, you get another shot. It would be cool if you could compare and contrast the final run 55 Chevy and the new 55 Chevy. I think the new one look incredible. Yes, it does. If I was able to do that, I might do like a quickie in the middle of the weekend show, like I did the middle segment. I won't be able to do a feature video, but yeah, without a doubt, new one, way far above better than the older version. The older version looks older. Anyways, thank you for watching the RaceGrooves Weekend Show. This went way too long. I answered too many. I got too much stuff in this show. So I'm glad for those of you who stuck around. I hope you enjoyed it. In the meantime, happy collecting and bye-bye.